So what does a feisty gray little kitten, a sharp black and white kitten, and a fluffy, lovable, cute little white kitten have in common? This is what I want to share with you, how the Ayurvedic teachings of the constitution of Vata, Pitta and Kapha are not just reflected in us humans, but also in animals, in our pets, and what we can learn from them about us and also what our pets need. So let me introduce you. In the last video I've explained to you about our summer rescue story of the 3 kittens we found in the garden with their mother dead. Today I want to introduce these little kittens for you and see if you do recognize something about you as well, because they really represent the 3 doshic types really well. So the first one is Lily. She's the only female and she's a gray, a little bit bony kitten. You know, we really were not sure if she made it. She was also allergic to the milk, throwing up. The doctor told us she would almost died, and she's always been a picky eater. You know, she was picky eating. We had to really feed her, but she's really fun. You know, she's really enthusiastic and she's fighting him. So she's the only female. She's been biting the others back. But if you look at her, she looks a bit fragile and she looks a little bit sensitive and, you know, really different than the other 2. And what does this have to do? And this is, we said she is really Vata. You know, the Vata element or constitution Ayurveda is more light, is more airy, is fun and enthusiastic, but a little bit fragile. And these characteristics of being a picky eater or forgetting to eat or being easily distracted. And you know, also Lily wakes up also the first and is really curious, but she also gets very soon tired and then needs a lot of cuddly and warmth. And that's the same as Vata constitution and a personality. They're very enthusiastic, creative, easily excitable, but they often forget to eat or are very picky about eating, are often a bit more bony, have also a bit more gray coloring, tend to be tired, but at the same time quite feisty and creative and have a spark for life. And then there's Petzi, you know, the second kitten. He's a male and he's black and white. He's totally different. You know, he's very muscular, very strong, very easygoing. He was the first one to eat regular food. He was the first one to jump from the couch. He was the first one to climb up on our bookshelves. You know, very independent, very sure of himself, cuddly, but does like his own way, you know, very strong, goal-oriented, easygoing, and very clever and intelligent little kitten. And he represents very much this Pitta or fire quality described in the Ayurvedic constitution of Pitta. These people are very sharp, clear, structured, goal-oriented, know exactly what they want, find their way in life easily, are uncomplicated. Their body structure is like Petzi's, you know, muscular and strong, medium size, everything, but quite muscular and strong and very clever, very illuminated, very sharp. So it's amazing how Petzi really represents this character, this dosha trait of a Pitta personality. And then there's little Shiro. Shiro is a Japanese word, means white, because he's white. He's totally white. I think he has a little bit of Siam cat in him because he has a black tail and black ears and a black nose and really blue eyes, but he's really fluffy and cuddly and he's so sweet. He always lies on his belly, showing us his big belly, lying with the paws there. I mean, he's just a bundle of love. He gives love and he receives love. He's the most homey cat, but he's also the biggest, with the biggest belly, and he loves to eat. I mean, that's also very Kapha, you know, he's the Kapha cat. Kapha love to enjoy, they're full of love, they give love, and they love the food. And now we changed him to regular food, and he eats his and he eats all the others as well, eating the loudest, but at the same time he's the cutest, the fluffiest, the softest of all of them. And he's also white. So this is such a great explanation of Kapha constitutions. They are made of earth and water, so they love the joys of life. They're full of love. They love to give love. They love food. They love to eat. They love pleasure. They love it cozy, you know, and also give a lot of warmth and love and comfort and stability. So what they take and enjoy, that's also what they give. So for me, so to see, you know, these 3 dosha traits in these 3 kittens just really opened my eyes. It's just really, oh my God, these Ayurvedic teachings. I mean, I've known it. I've been doing it for 30 years myself, but they not only represent humans, they represent us. So how we function. And, you know, seeing these doshas also in your animals and your pets helps you, you know, how you can take care of them in a better way. And what this uniqueness of knowing about your pet's constitution is really all about, I'm going to share in the next video with you.